Welcome back, everyone, and I'm here again with Jeff Grant, SBR contributor, and today we're going to be looking at that college football game between the Troy Trojans and the South Alabama Jaguars. How you doing today, Jeff?
Doing great, Dax. Really looking forward to talking about this matchup. Of course, South Alabama is a double-digit favorite as the Troy Trojans are really struggling.
Man, what's up with the Trojans? I mean, they've dropped 6 of their last 7 games, which in my opinion is a little bit strange, just considering the fact that this is Larry Blakeney's final year in the program. Now, I would have actually expected them to be playing at their very best, to give their coach a proper farewell. But anyways, this doesn't really inspire any confidence when thinking of betting in them. I mean, is there something that I could be missing here, or is there any other reason that that we might be wanting to back them?
I watched his press conference, his Monday press conference, and that instilled very little confidence in trying to place a wager on this underdog team. But that's, of course, why South Alabama is listed as high as a 14.5-point favorite in the market, even though Troy has won both meetings in this series. Of course, South Alabama will have a lot of confidence knowing has a lot of returning starters from a season ago and outgained Troy 630 to 434 in last year's 34-33 road loss to Troy.
All right, man, but South Alabama, they've had their share of misfortune as well. I mean, they lost their lead rusher, Jay Jones, for the season, and they've dropped their last 2 meetings in this particular series, as you said. Now, do you think that we could actually pick things up, they could actually pick things up offensively to cover the 13.5 points that PinnacleSports.com has them right now, even without Jones in the lineup?
They're one of the more balanced offenses in the Sun Belt Conference, and they'll be able to move past that injury of Jay Jones, maybe not so much last year as Jones gained a team-leading 737 rushing yards. That was more than 200 of more than the next leading rusher in 2013. But there's more depth as this team is now in its 3rd year in FBS action. But there's a major problem here, Dax, in the fact that the South Alabama is 0-3 against the spread as favorites of 10.5 to 21 points since becoming an FBS program in 2012.
Yeah, those 13.5, even 14.5 just sound like way too many points to be laying on them. So what are we going to be looking at here? What type of bet are you going to recommend?
Well, sports bettors aren't thinking that way. There's a lot of action coming on South Alabama, which is, of course, has moved the line and really put it up against that key number of 14 in the market. When you look at Troy, they've allowed an average of 40.7 points and 469 yards on the defensive end. But when you look at Troy, yeah, I don't think they're going to win this game, and they're not really putting up much of an effort in Blakeney's 24th year with the program. But I've seen stranger things happen on the college football gridiron, and in those 7 losses as underdogs of 10.5 to 21 points since 2012, Dax, they've covered 6 of those 7 games. So even though I don't really like it, I'm going to back the Trojans getting the points against South Alabama.
All right, good stuff, Jeff, man. Thanks once again for all the valuable insights, and I look forward to talking some more football with you again tomorrow, man.
Thank you.
No problem. For SBR Picks, this is Dax Floyd.
The SBR Network offers free sports picks and game breakdowns, big money free betting contests year-round, a real-time Vegas-style odds monitoring service, and much more. So come see for yourself. To stay updated on SBR news and promotions, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+, and do be sure to subscribe to the Sportsbook Review YouTube channel to catch all our daily sports shows.